Hey guys, welcome back to Barside Jive Live, broadcasting from the the very new location of Sloan and Williams Winery, Outlaw Cider Company in historic Old Town Louisville. It's really a cool place, guys. It's 136 West Main Street, and if you're anywhere in the area, you should be here now. I mean, I'm out on the patio. We've got these heaters. It's just freaking awesome here. And I am looking forward to tonight's show. I am DC, your host, and I will be here soon with Allyn Kuntz, owner and winemaker of Sloan and Williams Winery and Outlaw Cider Company. Allyn's running a mission to Grapevine, their other location, but he'll be back probably towards the end of the shows. But we have a lot of reasons to be excited, guys. For first off, it's Friday, and that's always huge, right? And secondly, it's the holiday season. And thirdly, we have experienced here in Louisville a huge welcome by the city. This place has been packed ever since it's opened, and it's such a cool place. Not just the patio, where I spend 95% of my time, but the inside. It just stays full all the time, and it's very nice in there even without the heaters. But they've got so many of these heaters out here that you just it's just so comfortable. It's just awesome. Of course, it's got the big stage at the end of the patio, and that's where my guest will be playing tonight. But I want to share something with you guys I thought was hilarious. You know, every once in a while I'll share something I find on social media, but today I was scrolling through my Instagram account, which is at Barside Jive, and I saw this post, and it said, "Don't believe everything you read in public toilets. Sharon is not up for a good time." In fact, she said, what an awkward phone call that was. So I guess whoever posted to call Sharon for a good time, they actually did it and called Sharon. So Sharon didn't appreciate it, though, whoever Sharon is. But I love the post. Thought it was hilarious, and maybe I hope you found it funny too. But anyway, we are at the coolest place in Louisville, and I want to remind you guys they've got live music here every Friday and Saturday from 7:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. And on Texas Thursdays, they call it, Bradley Banning is always here from 6:30 to 8:30. So it's a very cool place for live music in Louisville or in the DFW area. They have a happy hour Monday through Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. $5 wines and ciders, and they have $10 flatbreads, and the flatbreads alone are a reason to come. They also have wine tastings all day, every day. So I would certainly come here for the wine tastings. They have an amazing selection here at Sloan and Williams. And again, we are at the new location, 136 West Main Street in Old Town Louisville. Guys, my guest today is Mike Allyn. Mike brings a customized music approach for your evening pleasure. Do you want an acoustic or a full band sound? Well, Mike is both. Do you want oldies, newer sounds? Well, he can do both. Pop, rock, country, soft background. He covers anybody from Bob Dylan to Led Zeppelin. Now, I didn't just say that because Led Zeppelin's my favorite. I said that because he said that. But I'm telling you, if he plays some Zeppelin, I'm going to be real happy. He goes on like Def Leppard, Snow Patrol, the Beatles, to the Eagles, Frank Sinatra, to Bruno Mars, the Hollies, to John Legend. I mean, this talented guy will totally deliver. He has been performing professionally for more years than he wants to talk about. His versatile voice has been compared to that of Tom Jones and Neil Diamond, a couple of real greats there. Yet he can cover anyone from Bon Jovi to REO Speedwagon without missing a beat. The consummate performer, Mike goes out of his way to ensure that his guests really get a great evening. He does not utilize any sequencing or background tracks, enhancing the live experience. Instead, Mike plays a synthesized guitar that allows him to play acoustic, bass, rhythm, strings, piano, banjo, sax, and on and on and on, simultaneously and in any combination necessary to cover a song as it should be played. He also plays a digital drummer using his feet for the various changes necessary to complement each song. Lastly, a vocal harmony effects pedal is engaged to provide tight harmonies that really round out his sound. And he's not kidding either. If you guys come on down here, you're going to be here the full show later this evening. But I think maybe we can talk Mike into playing a couple. But first, let's welcome Mike to the show. Come on, Mike.
Thank you, DC.
How are you, man?
I am really, really good.
Y'all set up and ready to go?
Well, I'm pretty much set
Pretty
up.
much?
I got a lot of time.
I saw you got your heater going.
You bet I did.
Well, it does get a little chilly out here, but these heaters make it just right.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So, what's going on in your life?
Well, I'm living the dream. My wife's retired. I work for Sally Beauty Company by day. I work from home.
Do you
So
really?
I'm working my pajamas. I check the mailbox. At my age, I can check the mailbox in my pajamas at 3 p.m.
You know-
It doesn't matter.
You know that you did not know this, but I'm gonna tell you. We used to have a string of salons, and we did a lot of purchasing from Sally.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
they're so internet. Well, they've been public now for decades, actually.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're pretty big, pretty international.
Oh yeah. We used to frequent Sally's Beauty, but anyway, go on.
But I've played for Allyn and at Sloan and Williams on Main Street, among other spots on Main Street. Grapevine is quite the music mecca, as you probably
Oh man,
know.
yeah, right.
From one end to the other.
Right.
But my favorite is Sloan and Williams. It's a nice large venue, and I had the opportunity to open up his opening weekend.
Oh wow.
So-
Okay, very cool. Yeah, Allyn and Ralph, they are really good at getting some really good acts down there, and I know they're doing the same here, and I'm glad to hear that you're up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm usually playing, or I'd like to hear a lot more of the other entertainers that are out there.
Right.
And I just don't get that
Right.
opportunity.
Yeah. He's had some really talented people up here the last since grand opening, and you're going to fit right along with the others. So we're looking forward to hearing you play. So just because a lot of people may not know you, Mike. So will you kind of rewind and take them back to the early in your life when you first got an interest in music, and kind of give us a thumbnail sketch of how that got started?
Well, sure. Let's see. What time is it?
No, I said a thumbnail.
I accidentally fell into music. I'd gone to Stephen F. Austin for a couple years, went to California, and sitting there with some friends, went into a steak and ale. This is before, about 2 or 3 years before disco hit.
Oh, okay.
And so in California, every lounge had a duo.
Yeah.
And what was strange, the configuration would be drums and guitar.
Right.
Or piano and bass, or
Right.
piano and drums. It was just weird.
Right.
It wasn't full bands.
Right.
And I accidentally fell into that, and I've been doing that ever since.
Wow.
I got an IT shortly thereafter. My wife convinced me that being a full-time musician wasn't really the way to
Yeah.
go, and she was absolutely on target.
Yeah.
But we just got back from Cabo, and
Living the dream.
Yeah, just Tuesday night. Yeah, we're having a great time.
Yeah. It's tough paying your bills if you're doing music full time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a shame though. It's a shame it's that way, but not for all, but for most. It's a tough business if you're trying to do it full time. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. So, who did you learn how to play guitar first?
I just taught myself. I taught myself when I was a teenager.
You mean you didn't even have YouTube?
No, oh goodness gracious. You have any idea how many songs that I've been, for decades, have been singing the wrong words to, and nobody cares, and if you try to correct it, you can't.
I know. Yeah, you were just singing because it sounds like.
Yeah, and you pull that record back 45 times trying to make sure what they're slurring through.
You know, Mike, people nowadays have the luxury of the internet and YouTube to learn, and back when you started, there wasn't any such thing. So you just had to learn old school.
Yeah, just learn.
Just had to pick it out.
And I've got an ear for progressions. I don't usually trust all the progressions that I see in sheet music anyway.
Yeah.
Because when I'm listening to the song, I hear what they're doing.
Right. Right.
So I tend to do my own thing there.
Right. Right. So how old were you when you first started playing guitar?
20 years old. Oh no, I was a teenager. But I first started playing professionally accidentally there in California when I was 20 years old.
Right.
And my partner had to protect me from, because it was illegal to play until you're 21 in places I was playing.
Okay. Right. Right.
Right. So that's why I know exactly how old I was, and I've been doing it ever since. I've been doing part-time most of my adult life.
Wow.
So.
Wow. It's very cool, and you're very talented. And I know the folks would love to hear some. So you want to just, Well,
I certainly can. After that bio.
Man,
we're asking a lot from this little
man. I know, and all your gear's up on stage.
Yeah,
I don't know how you're going to do this.
Yeah, I'm not. We're just going to have a little acoustic fun. Because I normally, DC, am a classic rocker.
Right.
But without the drummer, it's really.
Yeah. Without John Bonham, Robert Plant.
Yeah.
It doesn't just work.
I'm going to go ahead.
Right.
Is this okay right here?
Yeah, this is good. Let me move over.
Get that sleeve out of my way.
Won't you, I'll tell you what, I'm going to let you center up here a little bit. Guys, Mike Allyn here at Sloan and Williams Winery in downtown Louisville. Mike, I'm going to let you, how many are you going to play?
Whatever you want. A couple songs?
Yeah, why don't you play a couple? I'm going to get out of the way.
Now see, on a song like this right here, it's a Mark Cohen song. I'd have my piano going. This would all be piano.
If you're on stage, you can do it.
Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded a train. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, middle of the pouring rain. W.C. Handy, won't you look down over me? Yeah, I've got a first-class ticket, but I'm as blue as a boy can be. And I'm walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off a beat. Walking in Memphis, you really feel the way I feel. Saw the ghost of Elvis Stanley, Union Avenue, walking up to the gates of Graceland, and I watched him walk right through. The security did not see him as he hovered around the tomb. There's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down at the Jungle Room, and I'm walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off a field. Oh, walking in Memphis, you really feel the way I feel. They've got catfish on the table, they've got gospel in the air, and Reverend Green is glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. Oh, you got a prayer in Memphis. Muriel plays piano every Friday at the Hollywood, and I brought me down to see her, and they asked me if I would do a little number, and I sang with all my might. She said, tell me, are you a Christian child? I said, ma'am, I am tonight, walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off a field. Oh, walking in Memphis, you really feel the way I feel. Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded a plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, middle of the pouring rain. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues. middle of the pouring rain.
Wow.
Where's that piano?
Woo!
Gotta have that piano.
You didn't need a piano, bro.
Yeah, I
No, you don't need no piano. That was awesome.
You want me to just keep playing?
Yeah, just play another one. Yeah.
This is kind of like a little fireside chat.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, absolutely.
Well, this is if I'm acoustic, this has always been my favorite acoustic song. It's an old one from James Taylor. Everybody remembers. Yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Susanna plans they made putting into you. I woke up this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain, sunny days that I thought would never rain. Seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. I've seen fire, I've seen rain, seen sunny days that I thought would never rain. Seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you again. Mind to an easy time, back home told a song. Lord knows in the cold knows it'll turn your head around. But as hours of time on a telephone line talk about things to come, sweet dreams and flying machines and visors on the ground. I've seen fire and I've seen rain, sunny days that I thought would never rain. Seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again. Thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just some things coming my way this time around, and now thought I'd see you by the rain. Thought I'd see you by the rain. I tell you what,
Wow.
these fingers are getting a little chilly.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they? Hey,
I presume we're on screen.
we are. Yeah, we're on.
I figured we were.
So Lisa Doherty asked if you knew any bread.
Really? Well,
Well, wait a minute.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, maybe you could play it on the way. Our last song.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just chat a minute. If you can help Lisa out with a little bread, she'd be really appreciative.
Cute. Well, let me check my back pocket for that.
No, she wants to hear some bread, and we'll see what you can do for her. I was going to ask you, Mike, you've spent most of your life in music,
Yes.
at least in a part-time capacity.
Sure.
So, what does music mean to you?
Oh, it's the fruit of so much. When you think about how it moves people, how it changes their. They can go from just really being sad to being happy. Sometimes the other direction, but they can manipulate a mood. Just music can.
Right.
I think so. It's just been something that's always been very easy for me. So I just enjoy playing it.
Right.
And I enjoy playing just about everything. I can't think of too many things that I don't do as far as genres.
What's interesting to me, Mike, is how music, it bookmarks periods in our life and even situations or incidents.
Absolutely.
Bring, those memories, you tie them oftentimes to a song that was maybe played on the radio.
Or exactly where you were.
Exactly.
At that time.
Exactly. Yeah. Isn't it crazy how that works? But music is very powerful.
It really is.
So, you performed a lot in a lot of different venues over the years, and I love to ask this question because I like to hear what others have experienced. But can you think of a time that something just extraordinary happened during a performance? Maybe it was a gear failure. Maybe it was something happened in the audience. Maybe it was something that happened.
Oh goodness. I've seen a lot of stages, a lot of lounges.
Yeah.
But nothing really that big. I played in a duo for a few years, and we fronted for what's the big show band from around here?
Gosh, which one?
Oh, Emerald City.
Emerald City.
City. We fronted for them when they would do their Greenville shows each year.
Right.
I think the most unusual. I remember, and I was young. I had just met my wife of 38 years, so it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I had just gone to Virginia Beach, and I don't remember exactly the jazz performer, but he's big. Gato Barbieri. I'm close.
Okay.
I'm close. But they wanted me to go. And I go out there with this guitar. And the lights hit me from the other side of it was a big venue.
Right.
I mean, this is a concert.
Right.
And I wasn't expecting that. I said, "Hey guys, here we go."
Right.
And I did the only song that I wrote several times. No, I did not do it several times, but I did the only song that I wrote, and a couple others, whatever they needed me to do. I don't remember. It's been a long time. But
Right.
I was not expecting that. That was probably
Right.
I remember that spotlight when I walked out hit me from the other side of the venue. It was
little
the
overwhelmed.
Side of American Airlines Center, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was a big gig.
Wow.
It was down at a pavilion there in Virginia Beach.
And you didn't know it was...
I didn't know it was going to be that big, no.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I'd
when
only
you-
been there about 3 days.
So when you pulled up, did you start to wonder?
Oh, I knew this was something different.
Okay.
You bet your booties on that one.
That's awesome. That's awesome. But you pulled through it, right?
Oh yeah, I was too young to be scared.
Yeah.
At that time I was doing music, 5-6 times a week. In
Oh.
California now, a gig now is 3 hours. That's the standard gig. So
Right.
They can be more, maybe less.
Right.
Back then, I was playing 5 and 6 nights, and we'd be like 8:30 to 1:30 because they close the bars at 2. That's just too daggone long.
Oh, wow. That is long.
Long time to be singing.
That's a long time. Well, I know that our time is drawing short, and I know you need to get up on stage and get ready. And if you don't mind, if you've got a bread song that you
I can do a bread song. Let me see where I wanna
for
do
Lisa. If you can do that for Lisa, I'm sure she'll probably post a comment and thank you, and we'll let you get back to
Well,
work.
that's nice, Lisa, that you're listening.
Oh wow!
If a picture paints 1,000 words, why can't I paint you? The words will never show you I've come to know. If a face could launch 1,000 ships, where am I to go? There's no one home but you. You're all that's left me to. And won't my wonder stars no longer go out? Then you and I simply fly away. I think that weather's starting to take effect on these strings. That's all right. If a picture paints 1,000 words, why can't I paint you? The words will never show you I've come to know. And when my love, my life is running dry, you come and pour yourself on me. If the world should stop revolving, spinning slowly down the day, I'll spend the end with you. My wonder stars would all go out, then you and I would simply fly away.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome, Mike. So how do people find out what your schedule is, where you're playing, how to contact you?
What I do, I don't use a website. What I do is I have put song. Oh, good question, DC. I put song sheets on the table. When the people come in and see me, they pick the songs. I don't pick them. I only pick them if I have to. And I say, hey, if you're not picking, then until instructed. Otherwise, I'll just kind of jump all around. So they pick the songs, they holler them, which I prefer. And well, it gives it a lot more chance to, carry on a conversation.
Right.
But on there, they can go ahead and just give me their email address.
Okay.
And then I just go ahead and put out a monthly calendar. It's that simple.
Oh, wow. Okay. Very cool. Yeah. Man.
In fact, this one was not on my calendar because my wife and I were in Cabo, and Lauren reached out to me and said, hey, can you, because they're just now trying to get this thing booked.
Right.
And I said, well, sure, but my calendar had already gone out. So we're incognito tonight. So.
Right. That's cool. People be shocked when they come down here and hear you. Yeah.
Well, I'll start off with a Stairway to Heaven for you up there.
Oh, man, that'd be awesome, really?
Yeah, I would do that.
Oh, shoot, brother, that is awesome. Yeah, I love me some Zeppelin now. Well, Mike, thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate your time, brother.
I would too. Boy, your hand's warm. I'd hold it longer, but people would talk.
We lost our heater.
Yeah,
I'm surprised it is warm. I'm like... All right, Mike.
Well, thanks again.
Thank you so much. Hey, guys, again, that was Mike Allyn, and he's just awesome. He's very talented. You guys need to come down. You need to come down to Sloan and Williams Winery here in Old Town Louisville, historic Old Town. And check out the winery. Hey, they got cider too. So check out the wine, the cider, and the live music every Friday and Saturday. And if you are a musician or a singer, would like to be featured on one of my shows, or maybe you want to advertise or sponsor a show, just shoot me an email at dc@barsidejive.com. If you would like to view or listen to any of my content, there are plenty of opportunities. The YouTube is the best place to go, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live. Also, my daily dose of rock music history. I cover rock news during my daily dose of rock music history every day right here on Facebook Live. And I mean every day. Also, Barside Jive is live in the studio, the vocal studios in North Dallas, every Tuesday and every Thursday. And those shows are packed full of music, guys. I feature nationally touring singer-songwriters as well as some of the very best tribute and cover bands you're going to find in the U.S. And I do this during my live music showcase. So check it out. And then Bree Akers, my Tipsy Gypsy, she brings drinks and tips from behind the bar every Tuesday and Thursday. And then my Art Jive Live segment, which is all about visual art, that is on Tuesdays and features artist Brad Jensen. We generally cover album art from the 70s and 80s, kind of dive into that, tell you the story behind the scenes regarding that cover art, and then sometimes I'll bring in a different artist on those nights. So all sorts of creatives out there. So we look for opportunities to bring them in and introduce them on that Tuesday show. But that's all on Vocal, vocalnow.com. And remember, it's Vocal with a K. Vocalnow.com. When you get there at 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday or Thursday, just look for that Barside Jive image. It's at the top of your browser or at the top of the app. And click on it, and you'll come right into the show. And then don't forget, every Wednesday on Dragon Street in the Dallas Design District, a really cool place, I host a weekly show on those Wednesdays at the Hip and Hippie Pop-Up there. It's an artist collective, and it's located at 1523 Dragon Street. And it's all about visual artists and music. So come by in person, shop for that one-of-a-kind. I mean, it's time for Christmas, right? So do your shopping early. These gifts there, you won't find them anywhere else. They're literally one of a kind. So the doors open at 4 on Wednesdays. I broadcast live at 7 p.m. and you can do some shopping while you're there. So it's really cool. You ought to come down. And if that's not enough, catch me on the zoo, the same zoo that was born here in Dallas back in 1973 as KZEW, DFW's best rock and roll FM station, now the world's best because it's streamed worldwide from vocalnow.com. You can listen to the voices from the past, such as Ira Lipson, Chaz Mixon, Beverly Beasley, Ken Rundell, and the new guy, me. Be sure to check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/Barside Jive Live. Instagram is at Barside Jive. Also, I've got a website, barsidejive.com. And again, all my content is archived on YouTube, youtube.com, Barside Jive Live. And I'd like to give a final thank you to Sloan and Williams Winery, Outlaw Cider Company here in downtown Louisville. Thanks for hosting this episode of Barside Jive Live. We love being here, love partnering with these guys. Been working with these guys for over a year now, either in Grapevine and now here. They've just been awesome supporters, awesome sponsors, and come down and see them. They're really great people. Okay, guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with us during this show, either in person or through social media. We appreciate your loves, likes, shares. Let your friends know where we're at and what we're doing. And remember, most important thing is, remember to drink responsibly. Don't drink or text and drive. So guys, I am out of here. Have a great weekend. I hope you spend some of it here at Sloan and Williams Winery, Outlaw Cider, either at the new location in Louisville or in Grapevine. Keep it real, keep on rocking, and I'll see you next Friday right here. Thanks for watching.